Hi, I'm Nancy Abramson, and I'm here to talk about Torah reading and cantillation. But first, a little background. I am a cantor. I've been a cantor for more than 30 years. Currently, I'm the director of the H.L. Miller Cantorial School at the Jewish Theological Seminary. And Torah reading has always been one of my favorite parts of this work, because I feel as though I am connecting people in a chain that stretches many links before them, and with every new Torah reader, there's another link going forward. So I want to talk a little bit today about why cantillation is important and what it does for the meaning of the Torah and of our sacred texts. There are two main purposes for the cantillation. One is to serve as punctuation for the text, and I'll talk about that a little more. And the other is to help really make sense and beauty out of the text. The word ta'am, which is ta'amim, one of the words for cantillation, actually means a sense indicator. So how does the trope, the cantillation, the ta'amim, help us make sense out of the text? I'm going to give you an example in English to explain this. So this word, it's an English word, but in your head for just a minute, pronounce it. So there are two ways that this word could be pronounced, and they mean two different things. So if you say, the judge ruled the testimony invalid, that's one meaning of the word. But if you say, the invalid was unable to walk, it's a completely different meaning. The trope, the cantillation marks, help us know what the words should be in the Torah text, by where they're placed on the words, by teaching us where the accent is in the text. Another example is, I'm going to give you an English one, and then we'll do a couple Hebrew ones too. So here's a sentence. We could read this sentence in two different ways. We could read, I want 20 3-cent stamps, or I want 23-cent stamps. The denomination of the stamps is not clear from this sentence, nor the number of stamps that we would like to purchase. So the cantillation would help us decide how to parse that sentence. The tropes are ordered in a system that allows them to really provide punctuation. Let me give you a Hebrew example of that. So this sentence comes from the book of Exodus, from Parshat Mishpatim, and I'm going to chant it for you. Umakeh aviv ve'imo mot yumat. So umakeh, and one who hits aviv, his father, ve'imo, and his mother, mot yumat, shall surely be put to death. So the correct meaning obviously is Umakeh aviv ve'imo mot yumat. One who strikes one's father or mother will be put to death. But if a Torah reader puts the pause in the wrong place, we have Umakeh aviv ve'imo mot yumat. One who strikes one's father, the mother, shall be put to death. Clearly something that we do not want, and is really unfair to the mother. So the cantillation, the trope, put in the right order and sung with the proper words connected, can assist us completely in making sure that we're saying what the Torah meant for us to say. One more example. And this comes from the book of Numbers, from Parshat Balak. Ve'yiyu hametim b'magefa arba'a ve'esrim aleph those who died, vayiyu hametim b'magefa, in the plague, numbered, and now it's the number that could be in question here, depending on how skilled the Torah reader is. It says, correctly, arba'a v'esrim aleph, 24,000. But if you reordered these tropes or put the pause in the wrong place, you would have the number who died in the plague was arba'a v'esrim aleph, 4 and 20,000, which in my limited math skills still comes out to 20,004. So how one reads the text really influences how correct that will be. And Torah readers have to be really skilled in order to do this. The one other point that I'd like to make today is that the reading of the Torah adds beauty, and we have a concept called hidur mitzvah, that we always try to make our actions more beautiful. So by singing, we can get across the text in a more dramatic and sometimes more clear way, but also make it more beautiful. Last point, the way one reads the Torah also shows what the day is. On a normal Shabbat, the Torah reading will be read with regular Torah cantillation. You know you've come in pretty late to the service if you're hearing Haftarah trope, because it means the Torah reading's over. If you're hearing the Torah read on high holidays, you will hear it with high holiday trope. On other holidays, Purim, Tisha B'Av, there are special cantillations for the Book of Esther on Purim, for Megillat Eicha on Tisha B'Av, for Ruth, Kohelet, and Shir HaShirim. They all have their own melodies. So it's one more way that educated Jews know when they're in shul and what the season is or what the day is. So I hope this has been a little bit of an explanation about what the purpose of cantillation and trope is. And I'd like to end with a bracha, because that's what Jews do. So there is a bracha for studying Torah, and it goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. We bless you, God, and we thank you for allowing us to immerse ourselves in words of Torah. I wish you all wonderful Torah and cantillation explorations.